Really, but for anybody that rewatches this. Let me set all my stuff up. That way. There. Hopefully. Trying to see if that's good. All right. Give me 1 second. I have all my stuff ready to paint. I did these ones last night. 3 of them. I did this one, and this one last night. Okay, let me share this. All right, all finished. So right now I'm gonna do my little sketch, my little drawing on this. I'm gonna add to my little mini drawings. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So I'm gonna do my little daily one, little daily drawing. And then where's the guns? Hello, the 2 weirdos. Okay, so first I am gonna do my little sketch, and then I'm gonna I have to finish these 2 little squares. Not have to, but I'm gonna finish these 2 little squares just for fun. And this is my little comic book thing, so each one has a different styles you can do it. So I'm just filling it in with my random ones. This is not painting paper, so that's why it does get warped, but it doesn't matter to me. So I'm gonna do these 2 and finish them, and then I'm doing my little tiny drawing right now, and then oh nice, I don't know how to draw comic book style like 100%, but my brother had got me this for Christmas one year, and it's legit one of the coolest books. I got it like 4 years ago, and I have not used it or touched it, so I figured, why not? Why not start using it? And then I do have this prepped. This is watercolor paper, and I'm going to be doing a scenery because I'm going to be framing it. I'm going to be working on 4 of these, but this is the one I'm going to be working on today. So Ooh, little boxes. I don't know if you know that song, but all right. Let me zoom in. I did this one the other day. It's a kitchen with a marble top. And these are all just sketches, so nothing is meant to be perfect. And then I did this bedroom scene the other day. So I already have a picture of one that I'm going to be doing. So let's do it. Trying to figure out where. Where should I put it now? I know I did these boxes like crazy cricket compared to the rest, but that's fine. And then I did this one the other day. It's a little bathroom scene. All right. I have a lot of art everywhere that I make, as I'm sure most artists do. All right, hold on. I have to get my little art container. I make these little stickers too that I could color. And this is one of my favorite memes, the cat with the McDonald's little bag on its face. No, that doesn't have. I thought I put my. Oh, there it is. I see it. I use these pens. So let's zoom in and do this. I like doing these little sketches first because they kind of get me prepped mentally for lines and just drawing in general. Should I turn it? I should put it at the bottom to fill in this little gap. What type of comic are you making? The words in my notes. Okay, so this is zoomed in. I'll do it a little bit more. That way we can see the detail the most. This is how big my hand is compared to it. So you get to see under my nails and everything. It's fine. I'll do that for now, just so I can get the little box drawn out. Here's where my new one's gonna be. So are you like drawing out words? All right, so what I do is I just find a random picture. I'm doing room settings right now on this, and this is gone for quite a few years. I started it in 2021. Where is it? I put the dates on there. This was the first one. And then this is the one I did next, 2021. Then you can see 2022. 2022 right there. So it's been this little thing for a minute. Ever since I started live streaming, I've been like purposefully trying to fill it in. What's up, cowgirl? I'm good. I wanted to get this done early because I'm going to end up having to move rooms, move my stuff to a different room to paint because I live in California and it is crazy hot here. And my AC decided to act random the other day. So now we are calling people to come check our AC. Which isn't the funnest because it's the middle of summer, so everybody's kind of busy. I have to do little imaginary lines just so I could see. There it goes. That's good enough. And then this is parallel to that. This is the side of the bed. And I like to get different pictures with different angles because it just gives it a little challenge. Because you can get a room with the front view and that's fairly easy to draw, but when you get it, you know, the camera where the corners are angled weird on the picture. So anyways, yeah, but this whole heat is like crazy. I'm like, they're trying to take us out. This isn't fun. And by they, who knows? Who knows what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I feel like there's like we're being melted. This is a blanket. So what else is everyone up to today on, what is today, Monday? Monday. I tried to rest. I was up pretty late. My schedule, I go to sleep around 5 a.m. and I wake up around 10. So I get a good 5 hours of sleep. Anything more would be like too much. So, oh, that is cool. That would be a good idea. Blankets, comfy, it has all these little lines. It's like a little throw blanket. All right, and then we got this. And then the platform to the bed. I'm doing a bedroom if it's not obvious from what I'm saying. Just illustrating. All right, now And I am going to get on VR later. My headset. Oh, man. Okay. Just real quick. You know what? I will show it after because I have a habit of doing this. And I get my videos and I make shorts from them. So I need to have as least distraction as possible, but I never, ever actually do that. So I'm going to focus real quick and at least get this done. All the throw pillows. And this will be this way more. And then right here, it sticks out. And what is that sound? Do you guys hear that? Like high-pitched sound? I don't know why it's doing that, but oh, my bad. Hopefully it stopped. And this is a fireplace, so let's just do the extra little detail here. It's a fireplace. What time is it? All right. My son has work today, so he's getting up, getting ready. I was just wondering what all that noise was happening in the other room. And then I was like, oh yeah. Okay, so there's a little book. And here's a little counter next to the bed. And these are big windows back here. I love these pens. Like see how tiny the tip is? I love it. All right. And then we'll do so I do upload these on my Facebook's my main page, believe it or not. And I actually don't even have it linked in here. I have my other pages, but I will link them. I've been needing to. But I do upload speed start to finish of all my artwork. So anything I do live, I make 1-minute videos, less than 1 minute. You can go to my YouTube shorts and you can see all my zoomed up videos. Ooh. Well, I did those wrong, but that's fine. It happened. All right, and yeah, the window in the background, and then there is a rug. This will be the rug. And I haven't played House Flipper in a good minute, so I'm gonna play that today too. And these are all things that I do stream, so if anybody else wants to come hang out while I play any of those games, that's always fun. I go on VR a lot, and I go travel the world virtually. So if you ever have any interesting places you would like to see, as long as they documented it, I can go there and check it out. And then I paint on VR. I use VR paint, and I do that. And then I'm like, my mouth is like right by the mic, I'm guessing. So if I sound like Darth Vader, I'm sorry, you guys. And then in the background, we lightly see buildings. So we can put that in the background. And then there's rain coming down. And there's cityscapes. So we'll just do like a quick. And there's rain happening. And let's do little shadows. All right, this one is finished. So as always, I'm going to date it. Find a little spot to date it. Let's see. All right. Sometimes I sign it, sometimes I don't. But as long as I have the date on there, I'm good. So this one's finished. This is the drawing part that I was doing. Hey, Fizzerol. Pizza. Like pizza rolly. Fizzeroli. My goodness. That took me a minute. Alright. Anyway, so here's this. These are all my drawing ones that I did. So far. This is the one I did today. And then it was this one. And then it was this one. And then it was the bathroom. And then, what was the one before that? Oh, this one with the sofa. And then it goes from there. But, alright. Drawings are completed for today. Might do some tonight though. I just got some homemade tortillas. Look at that. Homemade tortilla. Oh my God, they're nice and hot. So for this one, I have an idea of what I'm going to do. It's going to be like one of these. So anybody wants to write out a color, any color, and I will use that as part of my painting. And if not, then I'll have AI pick the color for me. But I did these on live last night. The top one, this blue one, and this one with the sun shining behind the cloud. I forgot to do sun rays on it. So, red and pink. Awesome. Perfect. All right. I'm looking up. I'm going to put this here just for now so it's like not just a blank screen. I am enjoying my tortilla while I get this ready over here. It's lunchtime. I haven't had lunch. This one's pretty. All right, so we'll do the deeper red and then we'll do the reflection. Okay. All right. Or black and silver. That would be a cool one to do. A water scene, but in black and white. That would actually really be cool. I'm going to go with the red one for now. The red, pink, and blue. This is funny because red is like one of my least favorite colors. So, and I'm just going to show what I use just in case anyone's like, oh, what do you do? This is watercolor paper. I ordered it online. Comes in a pack like this. I don't know how many packs of these, but it comes like with this thick amount of paper. But this is actual watercolor paper. So it works really, really well, obviously. So it doesn't warp and all this other stuff. These are the paintbrushes I'm going to use. I always use a flat one. This is a smooth one. I like to use the fluffy ones where I can just kind of mesh it in together. And I love these little fine ones for all the lining when I use white or when I finish. And of course a round tip one is always good when you're doing watercolor to pull up paint or move it around. So these are the paintbrushes I'm going to be using. I always have plenty of towels. This is my watercolor towel. I use it for everything, my paints, everything. And I just use these basic little palettes. This is watercolor, so no matter how much it dries, all you do is activate it with water and you can use it. Best part about watercolor is it dilutes really well, and something like this can make a bunch of amazing paintings. So not just one, but a whole lot. And then, oh, and here's my other actual watercolors. So these ones I filled up a pretty good amount. See, my hot pink is out because I was using that the other day. But these are the colors that I pull from to put on here. But this is what I'm going to use, and this is what I use when I paint. All right, so now we're going to be doing a water scene. And this is my watercolor cup. You can see the color from last night. Basic little 7-Eleven cup with water. And then I use white paint at the very end for highlights, because watercolor you can darken, but you can't really lighten. So I use acrylic for that. Okay. Okay. I was having a conversation over here. All right. My family knows when I'm live. I guess not to be crazy loud. It's mainly the dogs I don't want being loud. Red is not my favorite color, but I'm going to make myself do it because I did one the other day in red and I loved how it turned out. Now let's start. So I'm just going to get this one actually, and I'm just going to wet it a little bit. Actually, where's my bigger one? I do have my bigger paintbrush. My watercolor brush. I have a bunch of paintbrushes. A bunch. And they all have their own purposes. Okay, but where's... This one can kind of do it. These are all my little ones, my smaller ones. And these are my bigger ones. I'll put them right there. There it goes. And put these ones back. Okay, now we're just going to use this one just because it's a bigger brush and we can get the water everywhere easier. We'll do this. So I'm going to dip it in water. And I'm debating if I should go all the way to the side or if I think I'm just going to go towards the middle. So with watercolor, you just lay the water on there. And you can see where it's at because obviously it's wet. Anywhere you think you might work, just lay the water. I'm going to stick more towards the center. Come on, that little hair. Oh my goodness, really? You're gonna be a part of the picture if you don't get off. Okay, I got it. All right, so the paper is wet. Now we're gonna get this one, and we're going to softly, where did my picture go? We're going to go from dark blue to like a lighter red / pink to a deep red. Oh my gosh, I opened the wrong thing. Come on, Patty. Think. Use your brain, woman. All right. Okay, now I have it. You go. And with this, I just get it and spray it with a water bottle. I have a humongous water bottle I use. And that's what I use to spray it down with. But for now, I'll just do this. So this is a deeper color. I'm going to move it to this side because I want to get, I still have purple left over. I use all my colors in here. So I'm just going to put it on there. Make it a little bit darker. And a little bit darker so that way when it fades, it'll fade into... And it's warm here, so I'm hoping this doesn't dry just like crazy quick. I'm trying not to have my fan on it yet, but I will. Debating, should I just go all the way to the corner? Yeah, I know myself. Now we're gonna get some of this red, pink. You mix it, makes a pretty purple in the sky. If you guys have any questions or any topics you want to talk about, just say it. And then to make like a hot pink color, you get red. So we're going to put red in here. Get a little bit more red. I am going to use this though because, see, I could tell the paper's already drying. I'll do the pink right now. Give me a second. I figured since this was on my brush already, and this is just the background, so everything that's being placed, don't worry about how it's being put on there. Don't worry about anything like that. Just put it on there. That's the point. You want to just get your stuff and put it on there. Oh, look at this big out my hair. Okay. So you want to get it on there. That's the main thing. We'll worry about the other stuff after, the little details. So just put it there. Alright, now to make the hot pink. You take this red that's in there and then you get yellow. So I'm going to take a bright yellow, and then you mix it in. Get a little more of that. You know what? I like this color. Hold on. And then you get water and you just blend it all together. Alright. A little bit more red. And I need some white. My white on here is covered in yellow. And let's add some more red. I like this. I want to stick with, this looks more like a coral type color. I like that. You'll see the pictures too when it's done. You'll see it all. So this is pretty much just gonna dry. I'm gonna have to go over this afterwards, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Alright. Now let's get some more of this blue. Do the top. Alright. So we're gonna leave this like this. Let it chill, let it dry, let it mesh, let it blend. Let it do what it has to do. When you get it dry, I'm wiping this, and then when you put it back on there, it lifts the paint off. So that's why it'll lighten certain areas. That's how you make clouds. Let's let this sit for a second. Hold on, I need to blend this line out because I can see it clear. Alright, and then without the flash, because the flash is obviously reflecting off of the water. So without the flash, this is what we got. This is the base, and it looks crazy, but it's going to have a palm tree, a water reflection, everything. So now we're going to just let this set and dry for a second. Let me do a little bit of a straighter line right here. And it's fine because this color is where it's going to go into a deep purple for the horizon line. All right. All right. And that's bleeding in a little bit, but that's fine. That's what I want because I want it to eventually have the distinct lines, but right now I'm not worried about it. All right, so this part, because I'm going to go over it with the actual pen, I'm going to add the details into it. All right, now I'm going to do a really soft light color right there. So let's get some of this white. My white color needs... So let's get this. With a little bit of that red. Oh, dropped a big old spot. That's fine. Just clean it and wipe it up. This is going to be covered up anyways. Covered up. Now let's get some white paint and add it into there. I need to get my my blow dryer right now. My dogs. That's fine. All right. And of all my paintings, I do sell prints. So no matter how big or little, I do sell prints. This is going to be covered. Okay. So I gotta let this dry because when I come in with all the dark shadows and everything, it's gonna be covering most of this. I can bring this down more now that I think about it. And so this is going to be reflecting that. All I need is for this to dry so that way I can add to it. It's going to be very beautiful. Adding some yellow because I'm going to put some more yellow in the sky to give it the orange feel and look. All right. So we're going to let this dry and oh, you had to reset it. All right, so I'm going to let this dry. This is what it looks like from an angle where it's not reflecting all the shine. And then when I turn my camera off, that's what it looks like. So let's put it back on. I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna work on these little ones. So the little ones, these are all my little practice ones, but I still enjoy them. Okay, so I'll do this one since it's open. One of my nieces, or my son, one of them tried to draw a Pokemon there a good while back. I just seen it the other day. I was like, oh. All right, so let's do it right here. On VR, I'm gonna go play Power Wash. Power Wash, I like to just clear my mind with that. And then I'm gonna do like one round of Power Wash, and then I'm gonna go on Wonder around the world, and then I'm going to be building in Horizon Worlds. So if you are interested in watching building, worlds being built in VR, virtual reality, I'm just building little sets, like little movie sets, because I'm gonna have my avatar talking, and I'm gonna make videos with it talking, but I want cute sets for it. So right now I'm building just random stuff. So that's what I am gonna do on VR today. A little later, but I'm gonna do it. So I'm debating. I'm like, should I do this with... Yeah, I should. So we'll just do dark. And I'm not worried about this paper. This is regular paper. It gets crunchy. It gets crunchy. That's what happens to it. I'm going to do the sky the same. And then I'll take this gray color I'm already using. Well then, I just kind of washed it directly off. So let me get some more red. And white so I can make a lighter wash of purple. Alright, so if I get this, here it is. It's like a light blue, like a gray. And then we're just gonna go back and forth, blend these two. Is this almost? Yeah, see, it's almost dried. It's still wet, but it's almost dried. Let it finish drying a little bit more. I don't want any of the darker colors I'm about to layer it with to just blend into everything. So, yeah. All right. We'll make it look kind of like a stormy sky. We'll do it throughout the whole thing. There it is. Then we'll do a dark gray wash towards the center. Well, you know, transparent gray. Just something to make it look like stormy. And this is why I like doing water, because all you do is reflect the colors wherever you're working. What you do on top, do on the bottom. On the bottom ones, you can add a hint of blue, green, gray. I say green. Most people wouldn't say green. I say green because I like it. Because I love turquoise water. I love it. So this is like a cloudy sky. We're going to add deeper blue just in certain areas to make the waves and everything look pop out a little bit more, because I like it like that. Well, if I go on Wonder later, I'll just do a public room, and so if anybody wants to join me on there, then that'd be fun. Feel free to join me. Or I will be live on here, so if you have any recommendations, I'll take that too. I need it a little bit darker on top. There you go. we'll let that dry. Then off in the distance, I'm going to do some light little mountains. And I'm going to do some little rocks just sitting in the water. And that's about it for this. But just so I could fill in the little space. All right. Now, this one is almost dried. But like I said a minute ago, my son is getting ready to leave for work, so I'm gonna go be a mother for a second. As always, I'm always a mom. Best title in the world. But I'm gonna go say bye to him. Go send him off to have a good day at work, and I'll be back. If you are subscribed, it will send you a notification that I'm on. And give me about 15-20 minutes. I will be right back. And we'll finish this. I'm going to let this dry. We'll finish this one. This is drying. And we did do this. So we did this one today. Accomplishing a lot. But I will return. I'll be back. And then I will be on my Oculus later. So, all kinds of just relaxing stuff. I might have to change rooms too because my room gets crazy warm until my AC gets fixed. Hopefully somebody can come out tomorrow. This week at least. But anyways. All right, everybody. I shall return. Feel free to subscribe, and that way you know when I'm back on if you want to see it finished. If not, I will always have start to finish of all my work for YouTube Shorts and shorten everything to under a minute, all the work you guys see me doing live. So I will return, and I will see you guys in a bit.